Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Baseball here on BFA Sports, where today we have the Brookdale Community College Jersey Blues and the Atlantic Cape Community College Buccaneers. Hello again to all of you. Along with Doug Stasic, I'm Vin Avenue here for a doubleheader between these two junior colleges. As the Buccaneers got off to a great start this week, getting their first two wins of the year, the second one in a rain-shortened affair on Wednesday afternoon, but today looking to try to see what they could do up against a tough Brookdale community squad, Doug, as the Buccaneers bats were hot to begin the week, but now they're up against a really tough opponent in Brookdale.
Oh, yeah, listen, man, they got their hands full. Obviously, Brookdale coming off with a whole lot of confidence after a nice win yesterday. The Buccaneers finally able to get a good win last time we were here, and now I was talking to Coach Rodney Velarde prior to the game, and he's pretty excited about the lineup that he's rolling out. But first, the Jersey Blues.
Let's take a look at that lineup for Brookdale Community College. Matthew Granado at second base in the leadoff spot. Christian Bauman in center field. Marcus Johnson in left. The cleanup hitter, Alex Ungar. He's out in right. John Skrivanek at first. John Wade is the DH. Nicholas Papageorge is at third. Mike DePhillips in center. And Joseph Lamangino is at shortstop. On the mound today for the Buccaneers is Colin Bradley.
Yeah, check out the defense that he'll be backed up behind. Left to right in the outfield, it'll be Vega, Kennison, and Goodrich. Infield, Monero, Sari, Antonicelli, Moretta over at first, and his battery mate behind the dish today is Dante De Palma.
And as Bradley gets ready to go, Granado steps up to the plate, and we are underway. Strike one.
Good start by Bradley, ace of the staff for the Atlantic Cape Buccaneers, getting the first game start on a doubleheader Saturday.
Granado looking to get things going for Brookdale. There's a hot shot deep into left field. That'll dunk in for a hit and go down the left field line, and it gets by, and it goes all the way to the wall. So Granado with a leadoff double after the ball gets by Javier Vega there in left field.
Man, what an outstanding piece of hitting for the Jersey Blues. First pitch takes it. Second pitch, however, not going to give that one up. Nice piece of hitting.
So a leadoff double for Granado, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Chris Bauman. Just underway here at Sandcastle Stadium. The first pitch to Bauman is outside. Brookdale Community College coming down here to Atlantic City from Monmouth County. It'll be a 1-0 to Bauman. Bradley deals. That one's low and inside, 2-0, as Granado dances off a second.
Wind blowing right to left here off of the bay, just behind Bader Field. And I'm old enough then to have played football out on Bader Field once. Used to be a
Pickoff play to second. That one goes into center field. That'll give Granado enough time to get over to third base. Bradley tried to catch Granado sleeping there and just was not on the same page as the shortstop, Louis Sari.
Yeah, you got to get him thinking, be aggressive on the bases for sure. And when you are, good things often happen. Kind of an awkward throw for a lot of pitchers trying to
2-0 to Bauman is inside.
Trying to turn to third. That's a very awkward place to be in.
Puts the Buccaneers in a tough spot here in the top of the first. Leadoff double. Smart base running by Matt Granado, though. That one falls in for a strike. Bradley gets back in the count, 3-1. Bradley deals. That one's popped foul behind the plate. Full count. Doug, it's definitely chilly today. 49 degrees at starting pitch. I remember when you and I were talking Monday. Sunny, 60s, a little bit of a breeze. But who would have thought the weather would have turned and Mother Nature would have had some fits this week at the Jersey Shore?
Yeah, March Madness in a different way. So everybody's all pumped up about St. Peter's, but not too many people are pumped up about this crazy weather.
as Bauman draws ball 4, first and third, nobody out. It's weird. I think somebody posted a meme I saw somewhere on Facebook the other day. You know, on the top, it's spring in New Jersey, you know, rain and this and that, and then spring everywhere else where it's nice and sunny and people are enjoying the outside weather.
Yeah, it's a very unique environment here in South Jersey, especially down by the shore.
Marcus Johnson now up for Brookdale, and he looks at a strike, 0-1. Johnson out in left field today, and we'll see him there in the bottom half of the first. 2 on for Brookdale here, nobody out in the top of the first. Bradley deals the 0-1. Low and inside. Saw Bradley come out of the bullpen on Monday in the Buccaneers' first win of the year. In a little bit of a jam here in the top of the first as that one hits Johnson and the bases are loaded.
Yeah, just got a piece of them. Tough situation to be in. You'll see it just clips him. Or did it? It definitely did. We saw it from behind.
I will say he did make an effort to try and get out of the way. It's like, all right, let me try to twist here. And, you know, some things are just fate, Doug.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, it was also
kudos
fate.
to him for trying.
My brother for another, Al Fisher, has made an appearance today. So glad to
All
see
right.
he's not in the obituaries. It's been a while.
Bases loaded for Alex Unger. Bradley deals. Chopped down the line. And foul. There's a hot shot there down the third base line past Justin Monero playing third base today. It's a scary foul ball, but a strike. And Bradley gets another shot. Although not as scary as some of the foul balls we saw on Monday with Raritan Valley hitting some foul home runs there.
Yeah.
0-1 the count on the right fielder, Alex Unger. Bradley deals way outside. He had Granado dancing off a third there, but he holds up.
Yeah, Granada thought about it. You know, at the collegiate level, much like high school, you're always taught to read dirt.
Good stop there by De Palma. The 1-1. Outside.
Also known as the dirt read, I should say. So I'm sure some of my baseball brethren are not going to let me live that one down.
Bases loaded, nobody out here in the top of the first. Bradley deals the 2-1 to Unger. Ground ball to second, that'll score Granada. Throw to first, and they just get him.
Oh, that one's going to be close. Wondering if it had actually taken him off the bag. Take a look at the game-changer replay. Good charge off the corner by Goodrich. Ooh, good stretch. Well, they give the call.
Okay.
So got to give it.
Close.
Got to give it to Moretta. Did everything he could keep that one in play.
So the Brookdale takes a 1-0 lead on the RBI ground out, and that'll bring up the number 5 hitter Jack Skrivanik.
Skrivanik right in the engine room of this order. The lethal Brookdale one of that. Threatening here with the bases loaded. 1 out on the board.
That one up high, but called strike 1.
All right. Didn't seem like you were in agreement with that one, then.
It did seem a little bit out, but yeah. Like we talked about Monday, you know, every umpire's got a different strike zone. That one's definitely outside. One and one the count on Skrivanik. That one up high over the head of Skrivanik, 2-1. So bases loaded here in the top of the first. 1 run already in for Brookdale.
good look high atop a dreary Sandcastle Stadium.
We've seen better skies, but definitely a nice view on any day. 2-1 on Skrivanik. The pitch from Bradley swung on and miss.
Came upstairs into the attic.
That high cheddar.
Better
if it's in the attic, it's probably moldy
melted.
cheddar.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Not edible. 2-2 the count on Skrivanik.
I want to thank both the coaching staffs having everybody wear blue today. I guess it's National Blue Day.
That one in the dirt gets by De Palma, and it'll be a full count. You know, I've done basketball games. I did a high school game a couple of years ago where they were wearing these, like, lime green jerseys, and it was, like, kind of blinding to right at the eye, going right in front of your face. So.
Well, I was actually getting to give our producer, Ryan Schumacher, a hard time because I looked at the scoreboard. I'm like, wow, they look identical. And then I looked, I'm like, well, I guess the teams look identical, so I can't really hold his feet to the fire on that one.
Grounded to short, sorry. Flips the second one. On to first. It is a double play.
The double disco, as our buddy Mike Gill would like to say. Good heads-up play here on the Game Changer replay. Sorry. The scoop, the shoot from Goodrich, and that will be a big-time play and a big-time out. So trying to limit the damage here.
Nice arm there from Antonicello, firing it over to not Hernandez. He was playing first the other day, Moretta. So 2 outs here in the top of the first.
And by the way, that is Antonicello over at second base, not Nate Goodrich. So that's my first error of the afternoon.
Guys are switching positions. It's all good, though. Do have some action down the left field line in the Buccaneers bullpen. With 2 runs in here in the top of the first for Brookdale. That one up high on the DH, John Wade. A little less pressure now, though. 2 outs, and the double play certainly helped as that one's up high. Little chin music on John Wade. Bradley finding himself in a little bit of trouble here to open up the ball game. He's got a 2-1 count on Wade. Swung on a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner on third as the Brookdale Jersey Blues lead 2-0. Bradley deals. There's a line shot down the right field line and fair. A scorching single to right field for the DH John Wade, and Brookdale takes a 3-0 lead.
Man, talk about timely hitting. Jersey Blues finding runners in scoring position, not trying to do too much, sees the pitch start to float outside, and just a good piece of hitting by Wade as he line drives that one right into the corner.
That'll bring up the third baseman, Nick Papageorge, for Brookdale here with 2 outs and a 3-0 lead.
Not to be confused with Nick Papagiorgio.
Ah.
I mean, we are in Atlantic City.
Well,
I think his cousin Papagiorgio spent a lot of time in Vegas.
Pitch is a ball. 1-0 the count on Papageorge.
Yeah, you're gonna trip over that a couple times today,
Yeah,
Ben. I just have a
now
feeling.
you got it in my head.
Yeah, now it's there.
Wade leads off second with 2 outs. Bradley deals way outside.
Yeah, good job there by De Palma, the catcher. Keep that one in front. Again, 3-0 before you get the bat in your hand can be a bit daunting of a task for Atlantic Cape. Gonna have to rely on that offense that's been red hot as of late.
And bullpen action for the Buccaneers. Can't tell who it is down there on the left field line. There's a high fly ball into left field. And it's gone. That one snuck on out of there. Papageorge.
The high fly home run to left got caught up in the jet stream and he's going to touch them all here on the Game Changer replay. He went down in the zone. It would make a guy like Mike Trout smile, known for pulling the ball out of the zone. So that one's a little low below the knees. But
yeah, Vega was running toward the fence almost like it was going to hit the top, and then it snuck on over. 5-0 Jersey Blues here with 2 outs in the top of the first. And that'll lead to a mound visit here. And that'll be the end of Colin Bradley's day. 5 runs and 2 outs.
Yeah, that's a tough one. And it appears they're giving way to number 14 for the Buccaneers. Tough spot to be in for Bradley, but, man, they got ducks on the pond, and certainly Brookdale went hunting.
Tough pitching decision to make as well. You know, first inning of game 1 of a doubleheader. You know, you want to try to get as much out of the arms as you possibly can. So,
And
Aiden Riley.
Yeah, Aiden Riley of basketball fame for the Buccaneers.
There we go. Trying to get the Buccaneers out of a little bit of a jam here following the Papa George home run to left.
Yeah, just good hitting. I mean, I can't say it enough. If you're Brookdale, get things lined up. Coach Johnny Johnson has to be pretty excited to see his team executing with such precision. And to travel that far from the north, dreary day, more often than not, it usually favors the pitchers a little bit, but I guess they wrapped those bats in aluminum foil from yesterday because they're pretty hot.
Yeah, that ride down from Monmouth County is feeling a little bit better right now. Game 1 of a doubleheader here between Brookdale and Atlantic Cape. Aiden Riley in relief here in the top of the first for Colin Bradley, with the Jersey Blues out to a 5-0 lead. And that'll bring up the number 8-hole hitter Mike DePhillips. Bases clear again, so a restart as Riley delivers his first pitch of the game, and low and away, 1-0.
Yeah, Riley has done a nice job in his appearances, even going back to last year. So this is the first relief appearance we've seen him this season at home.
Tall task here to try to give some length to the Buccaneers, and not in a good spot there. The count 3-0. The shortstop, Joe Lamagino, is on deck for Brookdale. And he'll come up now as DePhillips draws a 4-pitch walk.
And that one almost got away from De Palma, but they'll be able to keep DePhillips parked at first. Yeah.
So 2 out, 5-0 Brookdale. Riley deals. Ball just misses 1-0. In a first inning, the top of the first, it's about 17 minutes long. Pitch to Lamagino inside and clips the inside part of the plate. 1-1. Riley deals, finds the plate, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. DePhillips leading off first for Brookdale as the Jersey Blues have a 5-0 lead.
Buccaneers just have to have a mindset here. It's very early in the game. Try to slam the door.
That went up high. I mean, for Brookdale, you're loving this right now. Get off to a hot start before you even have to take the field.
Yeah, I mean, I believe it's Basildo.
Swung on a miss.
Pitcher. He's going to be excited.
Strike 3, throw down to first, and they get him. And that ends a long top half of the first. 5 runs in for the Brookdale Jersey Blues. Atlanta Cape Buccaneers looking to answer back in the bottom of the first. Next on BFA Sports. Welcome back to Sandcastle Stadium. Vin Ebenu, Doug Stasic with you here on BFA Sports as the Brookdale Jersey Blues came out to a 5-0 lead, and that'll send the Atlanta Cape Buccaneers to bat here in the bottom half of the first, looking to answer back. Leading off, the shortstop, Nate Goodrich out in right field. Omar Hernandez, the DH today. Justin Monero hitting cleanup. Frank Moretta at first. Dante DePalma, Mo Antonicelli, Javier Vega out in left, and Isaiah Kennison rounding out the order for the Bucks. And they'll face Bryant Baslito for Brookdale. Let's take a look at the defense, Doug.
So the defense in the outfield, left to right, it'll be Johnson, Bauman, and Unger. And over in the hot corner is Nick, don't call me Papa Giorgio, Papa George. Lamangino at short, Granado at second, Skrivanik is at first, and the battery mate will be Mike DePhillips.
We may want to run that nickname by Papa George.
Well, it's the guy up here wearing the glasses, so maybe he goes after you or Nick Penza, not me.
Oh, goodness. And I'm the one wearing the glasses.
That's how it all works, man. You're picking up quick. Nothing gets by you. Nick Penza, the cameraman, just took his glasses off. Just letting you know.
Process of elimination. Oh, goodness. Louis Sorry leads off for the Buccaneers here in the bottom of the first as the Bucs look to start chipping away at a 5-0 hole.
Yeah, and Basil Dew, the starting pitcher, he's got to be pretty pumped up. Not every day that you get to get a 5-0 lead before you throw a pitch.
You know, it takes some of the pressure off, though. You know, you going out there with a 5-0 lead, you figure there's less pressure protecting that kind of a lead than going out there.
Is it worse because you do have a 5-run lead?
Could go either way. Yeah, we've seen pitchers at all levels of baseball, from college to the pros, kind of buckle under the big lead there as Sorry fouls it off.
So Louis Sorry gone yard in a Buccaneers game here at Sandcastle Stadium.
On Monday, against Raritan Valley. Bunts one there. Is it going to stay fair? It rolls just foul.
Good heads-up play by DePhillips, the catcher. Got right out of the crouch. Unlike my brother from another, Al Fisher, rarely gets off the couch, but crouch.
Well, he's here today.
Yeah, he is here. He got off the couch to get here. He's on a sabbatical.
Checking out the Tropicana there down the right field line.
Yeah, his wife threw him out of the house. He doesn't want anybody to know.
It's not great. Sorry, lines went into center field for a hit. And a nice way to get things started for the Buccaneers here in the bottom of the first.
And here is the game-changer replay.
Oh, he got all that.
Yeah, Louis Sorry squaring it up. Some good barrel there.
Baslito just kind of, okay, I'm not going to let it go.
Yeah, and Sorry in the leadoff position today.
Yeah.
So tinkering with the lineup is Coach Rodney Velarde as Nate Goodrich now checks in.
Lefty on lefty matchup here. Goodrich looks at one in the strike zone. 0-1. I'll see what Sorry could do. You know, I remember when I was here on Monday, Kevin Foreman out of the leadoff spot had himself a nice day. Pitch up high to Goodrich. Omar Hernandez, the DH for this afternoon's game. The first game is on deck. 1-1 the count on Goodrich. That one's low, 2-1.
This is if you're Atlantic Cape, be patient. Don't go chasing. You're down 5-0. You got your leadoff runner on. Lots to work with here. So find the pitch that you can drive, do some damage.
Sorry taking a slight lead, but he's certainly got a pitcher looking directly at him, so he's got to be careful with how much of a lead. That pitch up high to Goodrich, 3-1.
And now if you're Coach Rodney Velarde or Jeff Ball over in the dugout, you're reminding your batter, one spot. The Buccaneers, we've seen them the last couple of weeks, been a little over-aggressive early in the count. It's good to see these guys working a little bit here to get the party started.
The 3-1.
Oh.
Thought about it,
Well,
but Goodrich draws the walk.
Hey, man, there's one thing you're not going to do on a 50-50 pitch is look at the umpire and say, hey, are you sure?
You mean me? 2-1, nobody out, and that'll bring up Omar Hernandez. Got the nice sleeve there on the right arm.
Yeah, Hernandez was very disappointed with his head-first slide into third base just the other game that he was rated a 3.5.
By you.
Yeah, he let me know about it. And, referring to him as the big unit, I kind of – I'm regretting me actually saying that at this point. I was a little nervous.
There's a hot shot down the line and foul.
Just got beyond that freshly chalked line.
Yes. Yeah, the grounds crew did everybody. Coaches did a nice job after a little bit of rain this morning getting the field prepped and ready to go.
Field's in great condition. A little bit of moisture did it well.
That one hits the dirt before the plate. 1-1. Throw down a second to check on Sorry, and he gets back.
Yeah, DePhillips with the quick action down there. Popped right up, try to catch him sleeping.
Supposedly, Doug, there's a chance the sun may come out at some point today for a while. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah, the guy.
I brought my sunglasses just in case.
Jim Carrey also thought he had a chance too to get that date in Dumb and Dumber.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Saying there is a chance.
1-1 on Omar Hernandez. 2-on. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first. Pitch, chopped foul. Hey, if Hernandez has himself a day at the plate here, that could be a good luck sleeve on his right arm.
Yeah, 3 for 4 yesterday. Coach Velarde was super excited, saying that Hernandez looked locked in.
Sorry, running to third.
Good heads up.
As Hernandez strikes out, it's a double steal by Hernandez, by Sorry and Goodrich as Hernandez strikes out.
Good heads up base running. Louis Sorry realized that the lefty had his back to him in the stretch, was able to get a little bit of a larger lead, almost about 14 feet. So on first movement, he just got up and gone.
Sorry showing off the wheels there, running to third. That'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Justin Monero, with 2 on and 1 out. Line shot to right field. It is a base hit. Sorry scores. Goodrich thinks better of it and stays at third. The Buccaneers are on the board with an RBI single.
What the Buccaneers ordered, the heavy-hitting third baseman Justin Monero, pride of Buna, slices one into right field, and both runners had an opportunity. You thought to maybe score, but Coach Velarde thought more of it, and Goodrich, as you'll see there, is held up at third.
Smart move. Take the bases as you can. Take the runs as you can. First and third now, 1 out. Frank Moretta at the plate.
Well, you don't want to make
swing and a miss.
You don't want to make an out at third or home, especially when you find yourself down 5 runs. So a good heads-up play and call for Coach Velarde.
Moretta looking to keep the rally going here in the bottom of the first. Pitch. Catches the upper corner, 0-2.
We're joined now in the booth by my brother from another, Al Fisher.
Oh, you were looking for a ray of sunshine. Here he is, right here.
There we go.
Yeah.
So, see, I put my sunglasses on. It just suddenly got so bright here in the booth.
It will.
Yeah.
That one shot foul. Sunshine on a rainy day.
Is today the polar bear plunge, or because it sure feels like it?
That's the kind of weather you get for a polar bear plunge, yeah.
100% it could be.
Runners on the corners here with one out and a 1-2 count on Frank Moretta. Lito Deal swung on and missed.
Oh, that's a ankle breaker of a curveball there. He gets Moretta.
2 away.
See it on the game changer replay.
Nice sweeping slider there.
Yeah, that one broke towards his back ankle, so it swings around the front corner of the plate and then it hits up the bat, hitting the back. Wow.
That'll bring up Dante DePalma. Takes a look at a strike, 0-1. Had a busy top of the first inning behind the plate.
Yeah, and Basil, though, flooding the zone with pitches to hit. Not leaving too much meat on the bone, however.
He's got a 1-0 count on DePalma. Swung on and popped up. Foul ground, and it'll drop. Didn't quite make the seats, but out of the reach of Jack Skoranek at first base.
Yeah, Skoranek had a good read on that one. Kind of got caught up in a little bit of this wind we were mentioning. He thought that ball was way out of play.
Indeed.
And it ended up blowing back in a bit.
And blowing his hat off in the process. 1-1 the count on Dante DePalma. Runners on first and third. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Buccaneers trailing 5-1. There's a strike. And that'll do it. Sorry, had the wrong count there. Strike 3, so 3 strikeouts in the inning. The Buccaneers answer back. They get 1 run. It is 5-1 Jersey Blues as we head to the second on BFA Sports. Welcome back to Sandcastle Stadium. Vin Avenue, Doug Stasic, Al Fisher, the ray of sunshine with you here on a Saturday afternoon, game one of a doubleheader between Atlantic Cape Community College and Brookdale Community College. Jersey Blues took a 5-0 lead in the top half. Bucks got a run in the bottom half. And Matt Granato, who led off all the action in the top of the first with a double, leads off here in the second and looks at a pitch outside.
Yeah, just a heads up for all those watching. We are doing some beta streaming again today on Game Changer. So if you happen to be a Game Changer member.
That one chopped down the left field line and fair. Granato rounds first base on his way to second. And he'll get there without a throw. Back-to-back doubles for Granato in back-to-back innings.
Yeah, check it out on the Game Changer replay. Just a great piece of hitting by Granato. Stayed up over the plate. He's able to pull it down the line. And with the speed of it, he didn't hesitate to hustle over to second base. Great way to start an inning.
Motoring on it. He's got some wheels in that leadoff spot. That'll bring up Chris Bauman, who walked and came around to score in the first inning. Aiden Riley deals outside 1-0.
I got to tell you, I'm completely honored to be with Vin Scully today and you, Doug. I can't believe it. The legendary Vin Scully. It's just amazing.
Oh.
I never thought I'd get to this level.
I'm humbled. the great Vin Scully. Hey, definitely somebody I looked up to.
Same
the
here.
ultimate
Same
GOAT.
here.
That one outside.
Well,
appreciate that, Al.
Something that's not old is the brand new Game Changer premium membership. So if you're on Game Changer, the app, and you're a premium member, you can actually clip live highlights that'll go right back to your phone. You can share them with coaches, family members, friends, and more. So if you don't have that membership, be sure to head over to gc.com to sign on up.
3-1 the count on Chris Bauman, with Granado leading off second. Riley deals. And that just missed.
Well, it gets the free walking papers there.
Yeah, there we go. 2 on now. Nobody out here on the top of the second. And that'll bring up Marcus Johnson, who was hit by a pitch in the first inning in the leg, and then eventually came around to score.
A few lefties on this lineup for Brookdale.
That one outside. See what Riley can do with the Brookdale lineup. The pitch. Check the swing, and it'll be 2-0. Runners on first and second. Jersey Blues have a 5-1 lead. That one outside.
I was mentioning, guys, a couple minutes ago, the cool part about Game Changers, on that platform, we have live stats. So we're scoring the game on Game Changer as we go. You can pull up the box score in real time. You can check out the stats of your favorite players. You can check out the pitching stats and more. But the highlight clips got to be one of my favorite parts about being the premium member.
100%. I got goosebumps watching you do that, and that wasn't for the 20 below wind chill factor we got going on.
Yeah. Johnson looks at a strike. Question the location there, but it is now a full count.
Might have to have a conversation with the shortstop, Louis Sari, between innings in that C position. And they called a balk.
And runners will move up. So Granado to third, Bauman to second.
I think they got Aiden Riley for not coming to a complete stop there.
So both runners in scoring position, a 3-2 pitch to Johnson, and he'll take a walk.
Man, healthy bat toss there for a walk.
In this day and age, we get a bat flip on a walk.
Yeah. Well,
times are changing.
We had mentioned that he didn't come to a complete stop, not like in South Philly, where sometimes you have that like suggested stop where you what do they call it? Out of coasting stop
yield? I don't know.
You don't come to a complete stop. You kind of
suggest you stop. I got you.
You just kind of pump the brakes and then you don't just keep going.
People that know my personality never pump my brakes, do I?
No.
There's no pumping.
You're built like Fred Flintstone, so you just use
Yabba
your
dabba
feet at
doo.
most intersections.
Want to know the count on Alex Unger?
Feet like Barney Rubble.
Unger grounded to second in his last at bat. 2-0 the count here. And he's got the bases loaded with nobody out.
Think we need to behave ourselves in front of Mr. Scully?
Yeah, we're royalty.
Yeah.
We're the royalty. I want you guys to take a shot at this high school name real quick. Ryan Schumacher, get ready to put this nameplate back up for us again real quick. Hold on. To this pitch.
The 2-0. Clips the outside corner, 2-1.
All right, come on. $2. Give me a pronunciation.
Ungar.
No, the school name.
Oh, the what?
School name.
That's a new one.
Yeah.
Connecticut.
Okay. It's French. It's in Paris.
That's what I'm guessing.
Connecticut.
High fly ball deep into center field. Drifts over and making the catch. And is Kennison, and scoring the run is Granado. It is a 6-1 lead on the sacrifice fly by Alex Unger.
They're pretty excited.
Indeed.
For the big play on the big hose out there. So Kennison out in center field getting a bunch of accolades, and they're wiping a runner off of the field.
That's Bauman.
So perhaps Bauman left a bit too early.
So that'll be 2 out, if that is indeed the case, and a runner on first.
Not bad, guys. Only 3 of us, and none of us saw it. Awesome.
There was a lot happening on that play, as that pitch is swung on and missed by Skrivanik. So 2 outs, 1 run in here in the top half of the second. And a runner on first, that's Johnson.
It's like old times on this Game Changer app for me. I got that all right, by the way. I filled that all in, man. I feel like I just got my diploma and I just moved my tassel on my
Somewhere Alex Trezza is
mortarboard.
smiling, knowing that even a guy that's as technologically challenged as you can,
well, old too. That's besides the point.
can score on Game Changer.
0-2 the count on Jack Skrivanik. Riley deals. Chop foul into the dugout. That's a scary foul ball. Everybody looked like they were able to get out of the way.
Yeah, Rodney Velarde just picked that ball up like it was no big deal.
Got some tough guys in that dugout.
Scared the what's out of the camera man in there though. Not a BFA cameraman. Our guys would have caught it.
He's grinning in nervousness is what he was doing. He was smiling, but I think that was a lot of.
He's like, did that just happen? That pitch, chop foul.
Yeah. That's good.
Hey, when it's coming right at you like that and you don't see it coming, it's a scary feeling.
I didn't see any puddles around them, so he must be
No,
okay.
he's good. Well,
Well,
do I keep his G rated?
Please. I had a barn burner when we started Game 1 earlier this year.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, so we don't need to go there.
1-2 the count on Skrivanik.
I mean, I could always move it up to PG.
Yeah.
Anything beyond that, you could probably
Yeah.
just let it be. 1-2 the count, and that one hits Skrivanik in the tricep.
They're arguing that he leaned into it, says the dugouts. There's really nowhere for him to go, unfortunately.
There's that debate. Did he do enough to get out of the way, or?
I don't think he had anywhere to go. I think he was kind of handcuffed. Like, how do I go in? Do I go
kinda-
out?
He looked like he was
kinda come in
anticipating.
on him.
He was anticipating it.
Yeah.
He wasn't leaning.
2-1, 2 out. And Wade lines a shot in the left for a hit. And getting waved around third is Johnson for the 7th run. It is an RBI single for John Wade.
Yeah. Another piece of hitting by Wade. He did a nice job in his first at-bat and keeping the RBI streak going.
Skrivanik moves up to second base on the RBI single from Wade. 2 outs, and Nick Papageorge up to the plate. Hit a home run in his last at-bat. Pitch here outside.
Chevy Chase looking on, smiling, and waited.
Yes.
Nick Papagiorgio is at the.
Hey, if we get Chevy Chase down here, definitely have to have him on. 1-0 to Papageorge. That one outside. Brookdale hitters today are just scorching these balls when they connect with them. 2-0. Papageorge looks at a strike. 2-1. Now I'm starting to get hungry for pizza, guys.
Oh.
2-1, 2 out, and 2 on. The 1 out in front there, Skrivanik did a little dancing off of second base before he was chased back, now out to a healthy lead.
Doug will tell you never to mention food around me, by the way.
That's
just
bad.
For, just for the record, Mr. Scully.
Bad move.
Duly noted. Riley gets set to deliver the 2-1. And the count goes 3-1. 7-1 Jersey Blues here in the top half of the second inning. First game of a doubleheader between Brookdale and Atlantic Cape. And it'll be a 3-1 inside. And that'll reload the bases.
Yeah, just missed on that one. It's going to be a long afternoon for Atlantic Cape if they keep giving up some of these important pieces of real estate. And I'm not talking about the ones on the Monopoly board in Atlantic City.
One of those guys who got a walk in the first, Mike Phillips, now up to the plate with the bases loaded and 2 out.
It's always partial to the green streets. Isn't that like North Carolina?
Yeah, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, and
there's like all these different kinds of monopolies now, too.
yeah.
You think of it, there's a that themed monopoly.
Pacific.
There you go.
Is the other
Pacific.
green one.
No, Pacific's not blue?
Blue. Yeah,
Yeah,
Pacific's blue. It says Boardwalk. Boardwalk and Pacific. No,
Yeah,
no,
Boardwalk.
that's right. It was Pacific. It's Boardwalk and Park Place that are blue. Yes,
Oh, yeah,
it's
okay.
Pacific, North Carolina, and Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Ryan's nodding an affirmation over there. Mr. Monopoly himself.
2-0 the count on DePhillips. Clips the inside corner, 2-1. (7-1) Jersey Blues. The pitch. Inside, 2-2. So bases loaded, 2 outs, and a 2-2 count.
It's only the first game, Finn.
It's been a long inning and a half. Full count now. Riley looking to get out of a jam, deals to Phillips, swung on and missed, and that'll end the threat. Bases left loaded, but Jersey Blues add 2 more runs. It is 7-1 Brookdale as we head to the bottom of the second on BFA Sports. Welcome back to Sandcastle Stadium. Vin Ebenu, Doug Stasic, Al Fisher with you here in the game 1 of a doubleheader between Atlantic Cape and Brookdale. Mo Antonicello leads off the bottom half of the second with a high fly ball way foul down the right field line. 0-1. Jersey Blues scored 2 more runs in the top half of the second inning. Bucks looking to try to gain some momentum here and get on the board. It'll be Antonicello, Javier Vega, and Isaiah Kennison for the Buccaneers here in the bottom of the second. That one in the dirt. And 2-1 in Antonicello. Brian Bezlito escaped the jam for Brookdale in the bottom of the first after just giving up a run. That one outside, 3-1. The RBI single by Justin Monero. The lone run for the Bucs so far. There's a hot shot up the middle and picked up there and thrown out. That is a 4-3 from Granado to Skrivanek, one away. And that'll bring up the left fielder, Javier Vega.
Yeah, it just looked like he got sawed off a little bit, cut inside. But got to give the pitcher, Basildo, some good credit, making some tough pitches there.
Pitch to Vega, strike one outside corner.
I'm going to show you a trick since you're the one scoring a game changer and announcing at the same time. It's going to blow your mind.
Swung on a miss, 0-2.
Well, before you show me. What? Okay. No data. You changed Mr. Basildo's name. A couple of variations to his last name already, or what's going on?
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, so until someone stops me otherwise.
Family member comes over and hits you in the back of the head?
Usually it's with a tire iron, or I just give them the description of your car, and then they can go key it.
1-2, swung on a miss, and Vega's going to run down to first. Will he make it?
Oh.
Just got him.
Oh, this is going to be a good one to look at on the game changer replay, boys. Slowing it down, Ryan.
Put out just got him on first view.
Yeah,
Let's see what it looks like here.
Look at this. Look at this.
Did he get off the bag?
You got him.
Oh, he
Got
got him.
him.
Oh, look at that.
He got him. Look at that shot.
Great camera work.
BFA looks like what they're doing.
Oh.
What they're
Oh,
doing.
man.
By a hair.
Is that Nick Penza doing all that?
Oh, man.
Holy smokes. Did you
Yeah.
get this guy a raise yet?
Nah.
Oh, man.
He went to Puerto Rico, and he went on vacation for a week, so his nerves are a little bit better after working for us for a year.
Isaiah Kennison up, takes a strike.
Mine aren't any better.
My wife made me sleep in the new RV.
Did she? I believe that, too,
Yeah.
actually.
That one's bunted foul up the third baseline. Isaiah Kennison getting some legwork in, though.
The speedy Isaiah Kennison. Man, we're going to have to tell Javi Vega that was a good call. Better yet, we're going to tell the official that was
There
a
you
good
go.
call.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we just want
Hey,
you
you
to know,
were right on that call.
we looked at that last call and replay, and they get all, like, nervous. You were right. What?
Well done.
I'm going to go down there and deliver the message.
Swung on and missed, strike three. 1, 2, 3, go the Buccaneers here in the bottom of the second. 7-1 Brookdales. We go to the third on BFA Sports.
Well, there's a guy that you don't see exercise much, if ever. Hopefully he actually can keep it together and make it back to the booth. Of course, that's our buddy Al Fisher, who wanted to tell the official that, in fact, he had the right call, thanks to the handy camera work of Mr. Nick Penza.
We'll have to wait for Al to get back over here to the booth.
Yeah, he's going to look
the
at him,
full
dude.
report.
He's going to need.
Nick Lemongino leads off for Brookdale here in the third.
Does anybody have any oxygen in the house? That man right there needs some.
But he's rocking the BFA Sports sweatshirt, though.
Yeah, got to get the BFA merch. We got to get you something.
Swung on and drilled into left field, and Vega runs it down. Lomangino gave it a ride, but Vega tracked it down one away. And that'll bring up Mac Renato. 2 doubles today, 2 runs scored, stolen base along the way. So he's having himself a day so far as the Jersey Blues lead 7-1 here in the top of the third. And we got a story coming from Al Fisher as Granato takes strike 1.
Well, you're not going to give me a chance to catch my breath, huh?
Well,
Mr. Scully, I thought you were a professional.
This is
we had you on camera the whole
highly
way.
anticipated news.
Is it really?
Doug,
Okay.
Doug and I were trying to, build up the suspense for it as that one's outside.
So I called Blue over. He
All
obviously
right.
saw the BFA Sports in front of me.
Sure.
And he didn't go running the other way?
He did not.
Okay.
It's always
Said
a
we
plus.
caught that perfectly from behind home plate. A nice close-up. And he's looking at me. And I gave him the old slow thumbs-up smile. And he is like, he's got a grin on his face. I said, great call.
You made his day out.
I did. That was pretty cool.
3-1.
Listen, man. I mean, if the umpires always have they take a licking. They keep on ticking like a Timex watch. But we like to give them kudos when
Absolutely.
kudos are due.
Hey, there's a lot of tough calls out there. That was a tough one as Granato swings and misses, and the umpire got it right.
Yeah, well, you know what? There's a shortage of umpires as this game continues to go on. So it's important that you give credit where the credit is due and let these guys know, hey, they're doing a good job. More importantly, let the fans know they're doing a good job.
Absolutely. Granato works a walk, and that'll bring up Chris Bauman, who walked twice today.
How many fans actually have walked up to an umpire and said, hey, you did a great job?
It's a great point.
I used to do that as a coach. That's the way I worked them a little bit, getting them a little loose. They're like, hey, this guy's on my side.
All right. Strike one to Bauman. No, I had umpires when I was playing Little League, too. I had this one who would be behind the plate sometimes, and he'd give guys instruction at the plate. Like, hey, move back a little bit or move up. Swung on a miss right there.
Should I be playing some nice? Should I be playing some nice music in the background since you're reminiscing? Yeah. Little river band reminiscing in the background.
Friday night. That one's outside.
Oh boy!
I assure you, Al, it wasn't that long ago.
Karaoke is not your
Yeah.
game.
No, that's why I have a headset or to call baseball games and not sing karaoke night. Swung on and miss.
You got to wear your tough skins when you're on with us on here. So with Doug, it's a little different. When I come in, it's usually we add a little spice.
Like Emerald Lagasse, you got to kick it up a notch. Bam, bam. It's like that extra dash of paprika you didn't know you needed. 1 on, 1 out, and that'll bring up Marcus Johnson. And runner goes in there. As the throw just doesn't get there in time is Granato. He's definitely shown what kind of wheels he has. So runner on second now with 1 out.
Scoreboard showing 2-2, but it's actually 1-0.
You're on top of things, Al. 1-0 to Johnson, fouled off. Jersey Blues lead 7-1 here in the top of the third. Riley, who came in the first inning, as that one's drilled into right field.
Oh!
Goes into the stands.
Man, what an effort.
Goodrich.
Goodrich.
Oh, look at the effort here at Goodrich. You can slow this one down. Going all the way
He
up
almost
and
had it.
over the fence.
Had his glove.
Oh!
Just not enough tread in that glove.
Oh.
Goodrich, tread, get it?
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's
But
all right.
Outstanding
I
effort.
tried.
This guy.
Dun. Johnson looks at a pitch outside of Aiden Riley came on in the first inning in relief of Colin Bradley, who only went 2/3 of an inning after giving up 5 runs. Riley been able to settle things down for the Buccaneers here on the pitching side. Pitch to Johnson outside. Alex Ungar up next for Brookdale. Yeah, it is definitely cold, as you could see there from Mac Renato blowing on his hands at second base.
If it's possible, it looks like the wind's picked up just a little bit.
Yeah, what a
Definitely some cloud cover in the distance, than there was before the game started, too, which is weird. Johnson draws a walk. You can see far beyond the left field wall there, the Borgata is now a little bit foggy.
for you Buccaneer fans out there, just a schedule update change. We were informed that there is not a team for Manor College this season, so you have an unscheduled off day on Sunday, Buccaneer Nation.
Alex Ungar up to the dish. He grounded to second and hit a sacrifice fly. Takes a look at a pitch outside.
Oh, it's the rain is picking up a little bit here, boys.
Yeah, it is picking up quite a bit.
Boy. Might have to have
That's a cold rain, too.
Pitch outside.
Wow.
Go ahead, get it in. You want to say?
No,
Right,
our
center field
camera guy might need to think about shutting it down here for a couple minutes. And that's probably what we're going to do. So, Nick Penza, let's go a little wide. And, Charles, you can shut that down.
That one in the dirt, and the runners will move up. Second and third now with one out.
Track getting a little bit slow, a little bit muddy out there, as you can see. The rain picking up.
Granado now off third, Johnson off second. And a 3-0 count on the cleanup hitter, Alex Ungar, with one out here in the top half of the third. The pitch up high, and the bases are loaded. And that'll bring up Jack Skrivanek, who hit into a 6-4-3 in the first inning and was hit by a pitch last inning. That one up high.
Conditions definitely not perfect for the pitcher. I mean, obviously, you're always looking for warm weather for a pitcher. This has got to be tough on Mr. Riley.
Yeah, and you're looking at the third, like if you see the third baseline right now, it's slick because of all that lime that you keep putting down every game when it doesn't get removed all the way from the field. And even in the batter's box, I mean, look at all that right up to the right of your screen now.
If you could see, well, yeah, obviously, yeah. I'm looking at the full field, and it's changed. The look has changed completely.
Yeah, it's a sheen. Maybe get a wide shot there, Nick Penza.
See the stuff I put in my hair?
Yeah, look at that. I mean, right there is a good shot. You can see you can see the conditions of the field are changing quite quickly.
2-1 on Skrivanek, swung on and missed.
That's a healthy hack looking to do some damage.
Still holding out hope, Doug, for that sunshine. Yeah, outside of Al, of course,
no,
but you know.
Yeah, I think we referred to you. You're saying there's a chance. That was the equivalent of Jim Carrey getting that date in Dumb and Dumber.
So you're saying there's a chance. That one's up high, ball 3. Full count on Jack Skrivanek. Nowhere to put him. One out here in the top half of the third. The pitch in the dirt, ball 4. That will score Granado, who scored 3 of the now 8 runs for Brookdale.
Yeah, tough haul right there for Aiden Riley. I mean, these are not good conditions to pitch in whatsoever, but he's hanging in there.
John Wade now coming up, had an RBI single in the first inning, and another RBI in the second. So 8-1 Jersey Blues here with one out in the top of the third. Bases remain loaded. That one's up high, ball 1.
Man, looking at this game changer, I can hit on one button and see the spray chart. Are you kidding me? This is awesome. Forget the book with Mr. Vince Scully back in the
line shot foul.
Back in the Ice Age, doing the old pen to paper. You can just do it right here and just take a look, right?
Learn how to do this.
It's like the Flintstones with the
lot of
the slate
information
and
at
chisel.
your fingertips.
The bet, like Van Halen, Best of both worlds.
Oh, look at you. Look at you making these music references.
First album was Sammy Hagar, 5150.
I was just about to ask you who was the singer. All right, 51, look at you. Throwing it around.
Mm. Well versed in all kinds of information.
Yeah.
There's a strike. 1-2 on John Wade, the designated hitter, with Nick Papa George waiting on deck.
Wind shifting a little bit from almost coming in from center field now.
Yeah. Line foul. When I looked at a forecast this morning, Al, it said there was a chance of rain in the 1 o'clock hour, and that's where we're now at. But then as we got closer to 2, it said there was a chance for sunshine. So
it came a little early, like you said
Yeah.
earlier. It was me.
that's
That's not what my wife says about me, though. She doesn't say I'm a ray of sunshine. She usually says, well, I can't say what she says. If we keep it G-rated.
I hope good things for you, Al. 2-2. I'm sorry, 3-2 outside, and that'll force in a run. Another ball that'll score Johnson. Ungar over to third. Skrivanik down to second. Wade first, and that'll bring up Nick Papa George, who homered in the first and walked in the second.
Oh, and it's getting heavier. The rain's starting to really blow around.
And we may be heading into a rain delay here. 9-1 Brookdale.
Looks like the coach is out there for a pitching change, actually.
Okay.
But everybody's running off the field from
Well, the outfielders for Atlantic Cape are out there. So Brookdale is staying on the field. I guess, pitching change, so they figure might as well pull everybody in for Brookdale.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. We're going to have our center field camera guy shut down for a couple minutes here.
As Nico Petrelli comes on for the Buccaneers. 1 2/3 innings pitched for Aiden Riley in relief of Colin Bradley here in Game 1 of a doubleheader between Brookdale and Atlantic Cape. So Nick Papa George would come to the plate, and then Mike DePhillips would be on deck.
And hold the phone, fellas. The umpires are sending the pitcher off the field. And we are in an official rain delay. So we'll watch highlights of the 2008 Phillies World Series.
Oh, no, I thought we were doing the 83 World Series back when.
Or we could watch the 2009 World Series film.
Or the 93. It wasn't the 93 Phillies, too?
Well, unfortunately,
So
they're going to try to get some tarps out, but I don't know.
we've got a 9-1 Brookdale leads here in the top of the third with 1 out, bases loaded, and we're now in a rain delay.
Yeah, I'm going to take a walk down so I can get the official word what we got going on.
So now Al and I will entertain you as we go into the rain delay. So, Al, you got any stand-up?
Yeah, no, I don't do stand-up.
All
No,
right.
Everything's really just off the cuff, but I
Okay.
do sing, so we can sing. What can we sing? Love on the Rocks. A little Neil Diamond for you? No?
I was thinking CCR.
Little CCR.
Who will stop the rain?
Yeah. Who will stop the rain? All right, so we have Nico. He was warming up. You want to spell his last name while we're still live on the air? We could probably go to a break if we want to.
Petrelli. I think it's that Potrelli or LL. Yeah, LLI.
All right.
Right,
Put you on the spot while we're still live streaming. I guess we'll go to a break while the tarp goes on the field, and we will see you back here on BFA Sports when things clear up.
Hang with us. We'll have more action when we know more. 9-1 Brookdale leads over Atlantic Cape. More soon, we hope, on BFA Sports. Vin Avenue, Doug Stasic, Al Fisher with you as Brookdale now has officially won Game 1, 9-1, as the umpires down on the field have called this with 1 out in the top of the third inning. Brookdale went up 9-1, and we're still waiting word on Game 2. Both games are now are called off. We've just gotten confirmation of that. So Game 1 over. Game 2 is also canceled here as the rain continues to come down at Sandcastle Stadium here in Atlantic City. Brookdale jumped out on top. Home run. Lots of runs scored. Atlantic Cape was about to change pitchers in the top of the third with the bases loaded, but the rain really coming down here, and it's getting gray, more windy. That chance of sunshine didn't come.
It's ugly.
Well, Vin, your meteorologist career is over. Not even a single day.
In my
Probably his play-by-play career, too.
day job, I do news.
No, so they were saying that this game was in the books, but they only went 3 innings. I thought it was a 7-inning game. You still got to go.
Rethinking
Yeah,
that now.
so it actually, in favor of Atlantic Cape, this one, they hit the reset button.
Yeah.
So it's a little.
So it's a continuation?
I don't believe anymore that it is. I'm not sure about the doubleheader. So in a regular single-game situation, there's no longer a continuation. So something we'll look into, but be on the lookout for Twitter.
Absolutely.
And it looks like we got to pack up in the rain ourselves.
Yep.
Yeah, we got to go, but it's been a lot of fun. Al, great getting you on here. That ray of sunshine. The only
great
sunshine
getting me out of
we
here?
had today.
Get me out of here?
See ya.
That's it? All right.
All right. Vin Ebenu, Doug Stasic, Al Fisher with you here as the game ends. Brookdale led 9-1. We'll have more BFA sports action. Stay tuned to Twitter and our other social media channels. We'll be back with you soon. Stay safe and stay dry.
Did that just